So this is the first video coming back from Mexico and the shootout out in Ohio. As you guys can see, the car is just completely dirty, ridden on, bumpers coming off half the time, and it's smelling like gas. So if you guys saw the last Rsx episode, we were pretty much having a really bad smell inside of the cabin, and honestly driving a car like that is not comfortable whatsoever because you're inhaling those fumes the whole time. So today we're going to be focusing on changing out the fuel pump assembly for the DC5. So hopefully that fixes our issue with the smell and it improves our MPG at least by a little bit, just because it does tend to waste around a full tank with like 230 miles, which I know I could do better, considering how expensive 91 is in Cali right now. It's almost $7. Each fill up is costing me like $75 or so it's getting pretty expensive. But today we're going to be fixing the issue with the fuel pump. Should be pretty easy. It's just right below the seat. It's literally just two hooks. Just pull kind of hard and this portion of the seat will come off. Then you'll have access to the 4 Phillips screws on the top here. There's like a hole on the assembly there, so we're gonna have to replace the whole thing. Should be pretty simple. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this hose here, disconnect the harness there. All right, so here we have the replacement fuel pump. I think I paid like $115, $110 or so. I don't remember, but I got it off of Amazon. I'm gonna go ahead and link it in the video description in case you guys want to get the same one. This is kind of what it looks like. It's pretty much the same thing. I got the fuel pump inside and connected. Let's go ahead and prime the fuel pump, check for leaks, and I think we should be good to go. So let it prime a couple times, double check for leaks. We are finally good. We are done. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this gap. After it's wrapped, I think the Mac lifter kits came a little bit loose, so it's kind of hanging a little low.
What's up, guys? Cool over here at Evolution Wraps and Styling. Today we're gonna be doing this Rsx Laguna Seca Blue. We're gonna do the front bumper, the rear bumper, and we're gonna actually do a few things in this car, side mirrors, fix a few things. We're gonna make this look nice and good. You guys can reach us at and find us at Evolution Wraps and Styling on Instagram. We're based over here at Irwindale, Missouri.
I'm having a really hard time going into first gear. So as soon as I shift and go like this, it goes straight into 3 instead of 1. Either way, I am going to be swapping out the shifter base because I guess it's a common thing with these RSXs where you just have so much slack like this. This basically makes the wiggle go away. So a fellow DC5 owner actually sent this to me. I think it's a Donski DC5 on Instagram. As you guys can see, it has this little metal integration here that I'm assuming removes all the slack that this gives you. So just for a quick update, in order to remove the center console here, you're gonna have your little center panel here that you're gonna have to remove with a screwdriver. From there, you're gonna have 2 screws right here. You're gonna have 2 screws towards the back on the sides, and you're gonna have basically a 12-volt source for this adapter back here. You guys need to disconnect that from right under the carpet here, and then from there go ahead and disconnect the 12-volt source for the cigarette lighter, and this should come off. Alright, so quick update. In order to remove this shifter linkage on the left, I ended up using some vice grips here, and I basically grabbed it from here, twisted it counterclockwise, and then pulled towards the left, and that basically releases this side. As far as the other side, you guys see there's a little clip right here. I usually use like a little flathead and then hammer it out, and that should basically give us enough space to remove this. After that, it's just the 4, I'm assuming like 14mm bolts on this, and the shifter base should be out. Boom, just like that. Alright guys, so I have a good and bad news. I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So I'm currently out here in Tijuana, Mexico. I already made the drive. One, the mugen bumper wrap ended up peeling off pretty quickly. As you guys can see, it's just kind of it's not looking too good. I was already kind of iffy and 50-50 on the mugen bumper, but now that we have this issue, I'm really considering just going back to the OEM one with a front lip. Honestly, I wanted to complete the look with a fat tire, the canards and everything, but unfortunately this wrap was just not sticking to the bumper. So we ended up having this, which is the vinyl frog wrap, and then the Avery wrap right next to it in a different color. The amount of like stickiness that this thing had was very minimal compared to the Avery Denison one, which is I guess like a standard type of wrap for vinyl. Hours after hours with the guys just going at the bumper, and unfortunately it just doesn't stick. So they try to do all the prep work, they try to do everything correctly. It's not the wrap shop's fault, honestly. I think it's just the type of quality of the wrap itself compared to other ones. But yeah, so that happened. We still have to finish the rear bumper, and as you guys can see, the fitment on the rear is still not that good. I'm not happy with it at all. As you guys can see, I gotta really fix the gaps. On the bright side though, I did go ahead and have the shifter put back on, and the shifting on the shifter is so much better. Like, there's so much less slack and everything just feels way more precise. It ended up being a bolt coming loose on the shifter linkage brackets up by the transmission that was causing the misshift into first. I now have all gears, and the car is actually way funner to drive. I ended up bringing my Evo 9 fully built transmission. So in case you guys don't know, if you guys haven't been in the channel long enough, I ended up breaking this fully built transmission at the Irwindale drag strip after launching the Evo. It was a really bad launch, and pretty much right after that I have no more first gear. So I ended up bringing it out. We're gonna go ahead and get it diagnosed and fixed, and I also brought my twin disc clutch to see if we get it repaired as well. Otherwise, we're gonna have to spend a couple $1,000s on a new clutch setup for the Evo. So, unfortunately we couldn't get the whole car wrapped, and the front bumper, ended up peeling off. But I do want to document the ups and the downs. I'm not here to, hide all the imperfections and stuff like that. Again, it wasn't the wrap shop's fault. This bumper is just really, really hard to work with. So I guess that's it for this short little vlog. Nice, short and sweet. Anyways, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.